All right, ladies and gentlemen, NFL Week 8, we are off to. First order of business, NFL Week 7. How did we do? On your screen, you will see we went 9-6 on the spreads. 60%, that's what we want to be at. So improvements there, but like I said, we care more about the bets. If you look, we went 1-1 with our bets. The one that hit was the over-under in the Baltimore Tampa Bay game. I teased it to 48.5. It was like 49, and then I saw it move up to 51 on some sites. 49 being 7 touchdowns. We took a half point to play it safe. They scored like 72 points. Didn't fucking matter. So 1-1 bets, not what we want to be. You essentially break even or lose a couple bucks because that one was less odds than the Patriots. I also take credit for jinxing the Patriots. I usually try to comment the picks Saturday midday so you guys have time to go place these bets. I woke up late and I commented the bets once the Patriots were up 10-0. They then proceeded to the next quarter, only get 6 yards of offense, and the Jaguars had like 22 points in one quarter. It was crazy. I think just the Patriots got really passive. They let Drake May be bold and throw it and learn against the Texans defense, which is a lot more intimidating than the Jacksonville Jaguars, but they got really passive and just didn't let them do shit. Odd situation, plus DeMario Douglas was like sick, played a little bit, came back second half, kind of sketch stuff. People are saying it's because of betting. I don't know. And then like the Tampa Bay shit, I already had a video ranting, but fuck Todd Bowles. I'm obviously biased because I have Godwin and Evans in fantasy, but last year in the playoffs when they were losing to the Lions in a literal winner-go-home game, chance to go to the NFC Championship, Super Bowl, all that good shit, they could have used timeouts and they didn't. He gave up, even though it was slim odds. No one said a word. Now slim odds are down fucking 10 with 40 seconds to go, and now you want to, in a regular season game, risk your fucking players' health? I think I have no beef with that. NFL's when you have a chance to win, you keep going for it, but be consistent. So that's my rant. We'll try to get into it, but 9-6, 1-1 bets. That brings us to a new overall record of 51, 52, and 3 for the spread. 9-5 bets. So we're trending in the right direction. Want to keep those going up. And then, as I mentioned on the screen now, you will see my bet slips from last week. Like I said, on the right, you'll just see the 2 bets that I posted. On the left is one that I feel bad whenever a bet hits and I like flex it, but didn't give you all a heads up. But that's what I'm gonna do. I usually do maybe a $10 fuck around bet. We did this one was like a plus 400 parlay with touchdowns last week or 2 weeks ago. We hit one for plus 400 of 3 money lines. So we'll take it. We'll show it off. But we want to improve. So here we go. 3 minutes in. Goddamn, my bad. As always, it's coming early, guys. Wednesday at 1 in the morning. Spread courtesy of Pato. The reason we're releasing it early, first game of the week, Vikings minus 2.5, Rams. I do not get this. Vikings. Better offensively, better defensively. Darnold is outplaying Stafford, while Kyren Williams is a touchdown machine. He's averaging like less than 4 yards per carry. He's not super efficient, just gets in the end zone, probably because they're missing all their fucking receivers and shit. But Darnold's outplaying Stafford, even with Cooper Kupp back. Jordan Addison, Jay Jettas is a better receiving core. Personally, I honestly think Aaron Jones and Kyren Williams are even Stevens. And then defensively, it's not even close how much better the Vikings are. So I have no idea why it is this. I don't know if it's just because the Vikings lost to the Lions, which is a fair loss, but I guess it was at home. I really don't get it. And then Cooper Kupp, it's his first game back. He doesn't need time to get chemistry with Stafford, but he's a old receiver, so his re-injury risk is high. He could be on a snap count, plus he's in trade rumors, which also could lead to him being on a snap count. Long story short, this is a bet. I will tell you guys right now, go bet Vikings minus 2.5 or minus 3, whatever the fuck you want. I will be putting money on this. I might even nuke it. Probably not, but Vikings, go bet it. Cardinals, Dolphins, Tua's supposed to be back. Another side story. No one can tell Tua what the fuck he wants to do. It's his career. I just don't get why I do get why he's snappy, snarky when people are like, why are you fucking playing? Because it's his decision. But I do not get why he was snappy, snarky with the Guardian cap question. People just don't want you to fucking die, dude. I don't know why the fuck more people don't wear guarding caps. Do they look dumb? Yeah, but so do fucking helmets. I digress. I want to go Dolphins because I do feel like Tyreek and Waddle and all of them are so due, but I'm actually going to go Cardinals. They have not looked good. Marvin Harrison hasn't looked good, but Kyler's always been consistent. James Conner's been consistent. Dolphins' defense is met, and it's their first game back. I'm kind of rooting for them, but I'll go Cardinals. Back on the topic of the Falcons, first time these teams played, it took an overtime and a comeback for the Falcons to win at home, but now the Buccaneers are without Godwin and Mike Evans, which also is really concerning because Baker didn't really look good when Evans went down. The only time he looked good is when Ravens were playing soft because they were up, like I said, handedly. I know Kirk had 500 yards last time they played. I don't see that happening again, but I got to go Falcons. I just have more confidence in them both ways now, offensively and defensively. I see them, like, no matter what, putting up at least 24, maybe 31 points against the Bucs, and the Bucs maybe 20, so give me Falcons. Okay, last one. Fuck Deshaun Watson as a human being. As a player, I don't give a fuck. But there was all the people who were defending him. You suck. The NFL hired some private, not lawyer, a judge, like an NFL judge. I don't even know if she was an NFL judge, but she got it was like a 14 or 24 page report from all the NFL's investigations, all the data, research, settlements, testimonies from everyone. And that's what led to his suspension, where she called it one of the most egregious things she's ever seen. She has no bias. She's paid to do this. She doesn't get an incentive where, if I suspend so many people, I make money. And it's just crazy. They have infinitely more knowledge and info than anyone on Twitter or talking at a bar or me right now. So I trust that individual. If you were defending Deshaun Watson, eat shit. Back to spread pick. I honestly don't feel this downgrades their offense. He was playing like ass. I honestly think Jameis might be an upgrade. If it's Dorian Thompson-Robinson, I think it's a bit of the same. They also lost Cooper. I don't know. Jerry Jeudy didn't get any targets, but he was out there a lot. Njoku, I think, will be good. Doesn't fucking matter, though. Ravens minus 8.5. I don't know what Derrick Henry's... They don't have props out, Pato, until like the day before. Derrick Henry's rushing prop is probably like 100 yards, but when they're favored 8, I kind of like it. Packers-Jaguars. We finally got a Packers game right last week. People are calling this a trap game. Don't read into that shit. Packers are better defensively. They're better offensively. Give me them 4.5. I do think 4.5 is an odd number on the road, but I'm going with it, dude. Like, Jordan Love, like, their pass defense is so bad. We should be able to throw all over them, and we should be able to cause a turnover or two on defense. Give me Pack. Colts, Texans. We'll try to speed this up with all of our rants. We're going Texans. Anthony Richardson has not looked great. Their run defense was like the worst in the league through the first couple of weeks. It's improved now, but it's improving from the worst is still dog shit. I think Joe Mixon has a big game. CJ shot at like 80 yards, 86 yards against the Packers. There's no way that it doesn't improve. Their defense is still legit. Give me the Texans. Jets, Patriots. I really don't get how the Jets, who are 2-5, are like -7 on the road. Yet we're going to back them. Reason being, those games, Bills and maybe less so the Steelers, but like they were in it and kind of winnable. For sure, the Bills to the last second. Steelers pulled away, but like Garrett Wilson is dropping passes. Rodgers is making picks. There's a lot of self-inflicted wounds and errors. If they literally just play like decent with how talented they are, they should be like walking into the playoffs. I don't know if they will now because of the rough start, but their defense should get better. It played really bad last week against Drake May, rookie. I mean, I think he's honestly looked good, but I'm just going to go Jets. What I will say, a bet that I will make, like I said, not up yet because it's a player prop. Probably whatever Breece Hall's like total yard total is. I'm talking receiving and rushing. I will bet. I guess you could say rushing. Anytime a team's a heavy favorite, back in their running backs rushing yards is sometimes good. Sometimes you get fucked. So that's the thing. If it's more competitive or they're playing from behind and you have the receiving yards, it helps. My reasoning for this, ever since Saleh got fired, new person, their defensive coordinator has been playing, calling plays. Breece Hall is playing like 80% of snaps, where Braylon Allen has been kind of nullified. He's also more often in the red zone, and he's just getting so much love. It's also an emotional hedge because I play a friend of mine in fantasy football who's got Breece Hall, but I see him just running it up with them. Give me the Jets -7. Eagles, Bengals. I'm going to go Eagles. I think it was more the Giants' O-line being ass, but they had 8 sacks last week. I think both of these are star-studded offenses. I just think the Eagles have a better defense. But we'll see. And Quinyon Mitchell, their cornerback or safety, I don't know what they necessarily consider him, has been a stud. If he at all slows down Jamar Higgins, that would be a huge help. But good fucking luck. They're deadly. But give me the Eagles. I just think they're more well-rounded. Titans, Lions. The Bills just covered fat against the Titans, and I view the Lions pretty similar to the Bills. 11's a crazy number, but we're going to back the Lions. They are looking like a juggernaut right now, so we'll give it to them. Even without J-Mo, they'll be fine. Hopefully David Montgomery bounces back. Like I said, heavy favorite at home. I expect Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs to just run out the clock on these guys. Bills, Seahawks. I'm going to go Bills, Seahawks. I tried looking. I mean, they called Metcalf week to week. I didn't look at the practice report as of Tuesday, but usually week to week means they're going to miss 1 week. They want him to practice Wednesday, regardless if he plays or not. He's one of their big play guys. JSN and Lockett haven't been amazing this year. And now the Bills, Cooper gets another week in the offense. And it's just, I'm not saying it's just because of Cooper, but Keon Coleman exploded. Cooper caught a touchdown. Their offense just looked fluid and well-rounded. Give me the Bills. Bang. Saints, Chargers. This one's also gross. I don't know if I have it pulled up. I don't know what I was looking at. A lot of it will depend on if Derek Carr is playing or not. Shout out Deepak on Twitter. He's a doctor guy that is on my podcast I listen to. He said data typically favors Derek Carr sitting 1 more week, but not like really heavily. Regardless, Saints are without Shaheed now and just depleted. Chargers haven't looked great, but I don't know. Herbert threw for like 300 yards with literally Josh Palmer, McConkey, and like Will Dissly. 7.5 is a bit crazy, but we're going to back them. Don't love the spread. If Carr plays, then yeah, give me this. But if it's Rattler, Chargers. So Chargers. Panthers, Broncos. The Panthers lost by like fucking 30 to Marcus Mariota. I don't give a fuck who the quarterback is for the Broncos. It could be fucking me in there. With that defense, Javonte Williams fucking ran all over the Saints. Now you get the Panthers who are awful against the run. I legit think if I was the quarterback, no, I'm pretty fucking bad, dude, and short. If I was the quarterback of the Broncos, I think they're still like +7, which is saying some shit. -9's crazy for Bo Nix, but with how bad the Panthers look, yeah, give me Broncos. Bears, Commanders. They also call Jaden Daniels week to week. Like I said, I feel like that means he'll miss a week. They probably really don't want him to, as they're in the playoff hunt for the division. It's a winnable game against the Bears. It's the Caleb versus Jaden. And my thing is, he doesn't know how to slide yet. He's pretty small. Bears have a good defense. I feel even if you give him extra padding and some painkillers, if he has like bruised ribs now, could lead to broken, where then he actually does have to sit like 2 to 4 weeks. So right now, I feel like he doesn't play. And even if he does, it's a tough defense where the Commanders' defense isn't that good and Caleb and them are ascending. Give me the Bears for now, -2.5. If Caleb plays, I mean, I guess, like, I wouldn't hate Commanders up to -2.5, but honestly, I'm rocking Bears for this. Even if, like, Jaden plays, I have some concern he could leave early or be not as mobile, and, you know, that would just limit him. So give me the Bears. They're more well-rounded. -10's a lot, but the Raiders are really bad, and the Chiefs' defense is really good. I do hope if Cooper Kupp gets traded, it's to the Chiefs, because that would be electric. And I would love for him to get another Super Bowl ring or something. Go, white boy, go. Give me the Chiefs. Cowboys Niners is tough. I don't know shit about pneumonia. I'm really uneducated, and that's embarrassing, but I feel Debo will be back in time for the game. Even if not, Cowboys have an ass against the run. So Jordan Mason, I think, will be more successful, and that helps Purdy a lot. Even with just Kittle, Ricky Pearsall is now back. Jacob Cowing is not complete dog shit. Jawan Jennings, the GOAT when you need him, is going to be back. I think just Jawan Jennings, Kittle, and Mason are enough to run all over this defense and look solid. And if Debo's there, I like it more. Give me them. Giants, I think people need to slow the roll on Russ. He had a lot of passes that were a little bit could have been picked, but it was his first game. They do have Dexter Lawrence and Brian Burns is a disgusting D-line. But the Bengals defense, no. Eagles defense got fucking 8 sacks on these guys, and now you have TJ Watt. 6.5's a lot, but we're going Steelers. So, sorry this one's long. We had to get political and air some shit out. To round it up, Vikings, Cardinals, Falcons, Ravens, Packers, Texans, Jets, Eagles, Lions, Bills, Chargers, Broncos, Bears, Chiefs, 49ers, Steelers. Did we pick any fucking underdogs? Just the Cardinals and the Eagles. Yeah. And then bets. Bet the Vikings up to -3. Probably, and then honestly, probably like Breece Hall's scrimmage yards. I'll have to look at what it is, and I'll comment what I put on it. If it happens, they don't come out till like Saturday or I don't know, 48, 24 hours. I maybe don't hate Javonte Williams like an anytime touchdown, depending on what that props are at. So we'll take a look. But that's it. Hopefully we stay hot. Fuck Todd Bowles. Good luck.